Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, however it is that you do this time of year. All the best of the season to you. And welcome back to what has become a tradition here on the Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff show, which is where I go through all of the stuff that I got for Christmas that's going to help me out here in the shop over the next year, or that I think is going to help me out here in the shop. Is anything really going to help me? Anyway, I got some stuff that I think is going to make, that I think are going to make nice additions to the shop this year. So let's go through them together. I'll show you what I got. I'll tell you how I intend on using it, if I even know. And we'll show you the one gift that I have purchased for you, in a way. Let's get into it. We'll start looking at the stuff. Maybe we'll go from smallest to largest? I don't know. Maybe we'll just go to whatever my hand hits first when I reach over there. Let's have a look and we'll see what we see. First thing that I grabbed out of the pile is a new lathe tool. I have been getting more and more into turning over the past year or so, and I need a few more turning tools to fill out my new lathe chisel rack. I try to get this out without cutting myself because it's pointy end up in here. And one of the things that I want to try is a skew. It scares me a little bit. I've seen things go very, very wrong with skews, but I need one in my arsenal and I want to try it and get good with it because it can do really good work. So this is a Henry Taylor 3/4 inch skew chisel that I believe was purchased from Lee Valley. And that is going up on the cab rack. And eventually I'll talk myself into trying it. And once I talk myself into trying it, I'll work on getting better with it. There, number one on the list. Henry Taylor Tools 3/4 inch skew chisel. All right, what else we got? Well, that's interesting. This is interesting. I'm not sure where this is going to fit in to my measuring and marking arsenal, but this is the Craig MultiMark multi-purpose layout tool. It looks like it's an adjustable bevel, square, ruler, depth gauge. What does it say on here? Torpedo level. It's like it's exactly what it says it is. It's a multi-purpose layout tool. And like I said, I'm not sure how this is going to fit in with the rest of my squares and marking gauges and things, but we'll find out this coming year in the shop, whether that fits in anywhere. And if it doesn't, I'll probably end up giving it away on one of my shows. What else? Oh, we'll save that because I don't even know what's in there. This is an interesting addition. I've never had a set of these. If I can get into them. Do you push? You push the button, you lift the, nope. You click under. No, you press. It's one of these, you press one half and then the other half opens. Barcode's on the bottom, so you would think it would open this way. But it doesn't. We'll never know what's in here. You guys don't get to know. I got it open once, so I know what's in here. Why doesn't it? Okay. It's just dumb to open, and the barcode's on the top. That was part of the problem. This is for getting stripped screws out. It's various size, like, screw removal bits. Once in a while you get something chopped off or you get a stripped screw head and you need a dealie. So now I've got dealies to deal with that situation. Doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, you need these. What else we got? Okay, we'll do these ones. We'll do these ones all together because they kind of go together in terms of their purpose. These are various boxes of box parts. So like these are the little claspy bits for the front of little boxes. These are probably little butterfly hinges. Yeah, whole whack of little hinges. There's some more, slightly more decorative butterfly hinges. Because this year I want to get back into making little boxes. I used to enjoy making little boxes, and I think little boxes are a great place to practice techniques or learn new techniques, or just use up some scrap wood in a way that's not, it's not super high risk. Like you can screw up a little box and just move on, and it's not that big a deal. And I also got a Fisker's fabric pizza cutter. What are they actually called? Rotary cutter. A Fisker's rotary cutter, because I want to take a page out of Mr. Matt Kenny's playbook, one of the premier box makers in the world, probably, in terms of little boxes. And he likes using fabric on some of his surfaces, and I thought that would be a neat thing to try this year as well. So wife has gotten back into sewing, so she's got all kinds of fabric, and we make trips to the fabric store. So I got myself some rotary cutters and a bunch of box bits, and I'm gonna get back into making little boxes, and I'm gonna start experimenting with fabric as a material for including in little boxes. There we go, some hinges, some clasps, and a fabric pizza cutter. Moving on. New DeWalt batteries. I am in the DeWalt cordless battery system in terms of my cordless tools, but I am using the 1.5 hour batteries that came with my drill driver, and I want longer lasting power. So I now have two 5 amp hour DeWalt batteries that are going to be a heck of a good improvement over the 1.5s, especially when you start working with like it's not a skill saw. Skill is a brand. Everybody just calls it a skill saw. What's it actually called? Circular saw. That's the DeWalt cordless circular saw that I have. It sucks juice out of batteries real quick. So these are going to be nice for that, as well as when I'm using my drill over on the lathe as a sander. So a couple of those are going to be a fantastic addition to the shop as well. What else we got? We got some guitar picks, because if you don't know, I have a live show that I do on Saturday nights at 5:30 Pacific time, and sometimes I play some guitar out here. And so these are shop guitar picks that I'm going to have on hand at all times, because I also drop them and I want to not have to go pick it up. What else we got? What's this? This is a bag of necklace chains. 50 necklace chains, because I'm going to get into making some wooden jewelry with my scraps this year as well. But in order to make wooden jewelry, you need metal bits for some of it. And so I'm thinking necklace pendants are a good place to start. So let's get some necklaces to put the necklace pendants on. So watch for that project coming at some point in the new year as well. Making some necklace pendants out of scraps and possibly some epoxy. Woo! Which leads me, that was a good segue by accident. I got some epoxy mold release, or what's it actually called? That's what it's actually called. Epoxy mold release. Because if you watched my first exploration into epoxy, I used some wax on the molds, and I half-assed it, and it turned out that those molds ended up being disposable. This will hopefully remedy that. MG Chemicals 8329 epoxy mold release. Let's give it a try this coming year. Hopefully I won't go through a crap ton of melamine playing with epoxy this year. What else we got? Oh! New buffing bonnets? Is that what they're called? The thing that go over my buffer dealy thing? new buffing bonnets. Is that what they're called? What are they called? 5 to 6 inch, 24 pieces. Ooh, 24 different of these things. What are they called? Polishing bonnets. Bonnet pads. Microfiber. Microfiber polishing bonnet pads is what they're called, I guess, according to the sticker. So that's cool. Not super sexy in terms of a gift, but I needed them. There we go. Buffing bonnets. Continuing to move right along. What else do we have here? Whoa. Last year for Christmas, I got a box of Blackwing 602 pencils. They are by far the best pencil I've ever used in my life. They are not inexpensive, but once you use them, once you use one, you will not be okay using just a regular pencil anymore. So this year I asked for some more kinds. I asked to try another option of the Blackwing pencils. They come in various different settings. This is the Blackwing Pearl, which I believe is slightly harder than the 602. So I got a 12 pack of those. And the Blackwing Natural. So they are color-coded, essentially, instead of like HB and H2 and 2H and B7. Like normal pencils are graded. Blackwing grades their pencils according to the finish that's on the outside of them. So the natural Japanese cedar with no finish on them are the natural, which I believe, I'm gonna have to look it up. The Pearl is one step harder than the 602, and the cedar is one step harder than the Pearl. I'm not sure exactly, but I now have various Blackwing pencils to play with. They are not only the best pencils I've ever used, but they're the best pencil company, I think, in the world, because part of the proceeds from the sales of their pencils goes to like kids' music programs. And that's a cause worth supporting, if you ask me. So I'm going to do a tool talkie at some point in the new year about marking your work, and having nice pencils is going to be involved in that talk, because seriously, once you use nice pencils, you won't go back to not using nice pencils. What else we got? We got a couple more things. Let's have a look at the last couple of things. We're getting to the big stuff. Ready for big stuff? I'm ready for big stuff. This next one isn't really for the shop, per se. Why did I do the quotes over the per se? But it is going to show up on the channel. I have, in discussion with some of my fans of the channel, have been hearing once in a while that people want to see more of my art and my painting. And I do want to get more back into painting. I used to be a lot more into painting than I have been the last little while. And apparently wife does too, because she bought me a Meaden, what is it? WO2D HT easel for Christmas. This is the heavy duty studio easel H-frame dealie that is heavy ass. And it's solid beech stained mahogany. And I'm going to do an opening unboxing setup video of this when I find a place that it can live in the house. And I'm going to do some painting on it on the channel this year. And this is amazing, and I love it already. I feel like it is going to be a hassle to put together. But that's okay. Once it's all together and I'm painting on it, I'll forget all about how much of a hassle it was to set up. The Meaden Heavy Duty H-Frame WO2D HT easel is the third last gift on the list of things that I'm showing off today. Let's move on to the second last thing, which is a surprise for me too. We'll find out together what it is. This is a package that I purchased, a package of things that I purchased from William Woodwright at penblanks.ca shortly before the holidays, and I completely forget what's in it. I don't know if I was up late having some bevies and searching around on the William Woodwright page and I ordered a bunch of stuff, or why this exists. But let's find out together what's in it. It'll be fun. It's probably pen making stuff, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm not gonna even look at that. That's like what I ordered. Oh no, that's the receipt. All right, we got, a pen stand. For single pen stand for taking nice pictures. When you turn a pen and you want to take a picture of it to put it up on the Etsy store or whatever. Nice little single pen stand. That's cool. Apparently I got a couple of those. They must have been on sale. What's this? Coffee scoop. Oh, coffee scoop making kit. That's cool. I get to make a coffee scoop times a couple. I got three or four coffee scoops that I get to make over the next little while. That's rad. Another pen stand. Another coffee scoop. So 4 or 5 of those. What are these? Bushings for the coffee scoop kits. That'll be handy to have. Some more pen kits. We got some maple leaf. Oh, the maple leaf clicks. The maple leaf click pens. I really like click pens as opposed to twist pens. So that's cool. I've got, what are these, 5 packs? So I've got 10 click pen kits as well. Some single pen stands. And we're going to be making some coffee scoops on the show one of these days. Right on. That's fun. Yay, Christmas. Okay, so second last gift. Well, last gift for me, because the last one is for you. It's the big one. Well, not like the easel was small. This is the big one for the shop. And I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of it, but I love that I own it. I got a chainsaw. I got the Oregon CS 1500 self-sharpening chainsaw, 18-inch, 15-amp electric chainsaw for Christmas. That's gonna be dangerous. I'm already a little bit scared of the concept of chainsaw, but I gotta get past that eventually. And this feels like a good place to start. I'm not going to open it right now because I'm going to do an opening, unboxing, trying it out video eventually when I build up the nerve. But the Oregon CS 1500 electric chainsaw is now mine, and I'm looking forward to getting some work done with that. I've got some big maple, huge maple chunks out beside my house that I need to buck up into like turning blanks or something. So I'm going to get this put to work as soon as the snow thaws, and that'll be fun. And now we're going to move on to the gift that's for you. I was going to say it's probably the most expensive of the Christmas gifts. I know it's the most expensive of the Christmas gifts. Not all of these gifts came from other people, by the way. I am waiting, in fact, on at least 2, but probably 3 packages from fans of the show that have sent me Christmas gifts that just didn't get here in time for this video. So I'll be opening those up on my live show, which restarts every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time as of January 8th. We're going to be back live doing those, and I will open those packages when they arrive on the live shows on Saturday nights. But let's move on to the biggest of the gifts. It's the biggest financial gift. My gift to you. I can go get it. It's right there. It's got mold release and guitar picks on top of it. It is the Sony FDR AX53 4K camcorder. In 2022, I'm going to start recording in 4K for you guys because I think you deserve to have better quality video. The quality of the content itself is not going to change. Let's face it. It's still going to be me. It's just going to be me more clearly. I'm going to be shooting in 4K in 2022. I hope that it's way better than shooting with my phone camera, because otherwise I'm going to be pissed off that I spent this much money. So that's for you guys. You don't get the camera. I still get the camera. You get the better footage for the show next year. That's it. That's my Christmas haul this year. And this is too hot. Can't believe I did all of that with that hat on. It's too hot. Anyway, that's it. I'm looking forward to putting all of this stuff into action going forward here on the channel. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, however it is that you do it. I'm going to get myself a beverage because I also got myself a new beverage. I'll be right back. All right, it's obviously not brand new. I've had it for a few days. I've been sipping away on it. It is absolutely delicious. If you have not tried the Crown Royal Vanilla, I definitely recommend that you give it a shot if you can find it near you. It's just delicious, just like that. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. It was a heck of a year, wasn't it? 21. When 2020 happened, we thought, like, well, that's about as weird as things could ever get. And 2021 said, hold my whiskey. We'll see what 2022 has in store. Bye for now. I'm going to try and conserve this because it's that delicious. I could just go get more. I could just go get more. All right. Bye for now.